live? What you doing?
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. Let's see. I'm playing with my brother on the game, and he is beating me a little bit. Y'all see that?
Bruh. You going live?
Yes.
I don't know what you doing.
Useful features and varied user experience enhancements that many who have the console might not even be aware of. To that end, to help you optimize your PS5 experience, here we're going to run through a list of a few handy tips and tricks for the console that you should keep in mind.
Boom, boom. We out.
What does she want? Where is she at?
Dang.
Game sharing. Sony introduced a ton of excellent new social and sharing features during the PS4 generation. One in particular that many got quite a bit of use out of was its excellent game sharing system. The PS5 brings it over almost exactly as is. Essentially, if you log into, say, a friend or family member's account and then head into the settings menu to enable console sharing and offline play, a variety of games will become accessible to you, even if you're not logged in with their account. Of course, this will only work with digital games. But if, say, there's a game that you want to play without having to buy it, this is a great way of doing just that. Avoiding PSN spoilers. It's easy to keep track of your friends' activities or a particularly popular games community thanks to the PS5 user experience. But often, the images and clips that the console chooses can inadvertently end up spoiling things. There's a feature in the console to address them. In the Save Data and Game/App Settings sections of the settings menu, you can enable spoiler warnings so that sections of the games that you haven't yet played yourself won't be spoiled for you.
Yes. Yes, I do.
The DualSense is an excellent controller.
I don't know why they smack me
the
left and back.
PlayStation console has ever had at launch, though it's not without its issues. Like most modern controllers, its battery life isn't great. It usually lasts only about 5 to 6 hours, if that. If you head into the controller settings menu bar, you can tinker with various options to prolong your DualSense's battery life, including the intensity of the haptic feedback and adaptive trigger features, devices of the controller life, and more. There's a good chance that the search function is something you get especially if you're someone who wants to browse the PlayStation.
Yours might have been stale.
One for that purpose. On the console's home screen, just press triangle to instantly jump to the search function. It's quick and easy and saves you a couple of seconds, which is always a good thing.
Yeah, her tastes a little bit different.
Still.
Function. Similar to the search shortcut, the PS5 has plenty of other quick little shortcuts built in to make its user experience smoother. For instance, pressing the button on the DualSense that's right below the home button means to not the button, while holding it down means all of your items as well. It's a quick and snappy way of being able to leave the game field of issue without having to frantically paddle around your couch to find the TV remote. Speaking of which, jump to home. Here's another useful shortcut and one that many miss. A great number of users who migrated from the PS4 to the PS5 have to learn how to function the same way when you play a game. Because rather than taking straight to the home screen like it did on the PS4, it instead opens the control center as an overlay with the game still running in the background. To go straight to the home menu, rather than having to select it from the control center, you can simply press and hold the home button, which works pretty much exactly like pressing it once did on the PS4.
That's what?
What?
HDMI link.
Me what?
This is a feature that's pretty standard in consoles now. Although the PS5
What's
didn't have it
stupid
a few months after launch, but it's one that a lot of people get missing, which is a shame because it can be quite useful. If rather than having to use your TV remote to turn on your screen and potentially change inputs,
why you mocking me, Jinx? Your mouth gotta be shut 5 days.
Tell Grandma she should get a milkshake and a ham.
Your mouth gotta be shut 3 days.
But I want
it's a particularly useful feature if you have multiple devices hooked up to your screen.
I said, "Papa, that butt."
She should get that.
What games you see on your PS5's dashboard keeps changing over time
Look at my
playing, but there is, of course, only a certain number of titles the console can show on its home screen.
How you doing? Call him McGregor.
You can always keep pinned to your dashboard, even if it's something you might not play.
No.
You can do that by pressing pressing the option button on the game's tower and enable the
It's
keep on
about to be
pulling.
in.
You supposed to take it every day.
The PS5
But that
sure
other
likes
one
to
too.
flood you with pop-up
It's in.
notifications to
About to
keep
be
you
in.
informed on everything
No,
when it's installing and any messages you've received
I
from
got
a
the other
variety
one.
of other pop-ups. Those can get pretty annoying, especially if you're trying to peacefully watch
Alright,
or play
yeah.
something. To shut those off, at least for a
Man,
while, you can simply enable a Do Not Disturb mode from the Notifications tab in the control center.
I'm just getting tired. I'm just.
He get dumb. He get dumb.
Web browser. The PS5's lack of a proper web browser isn't a major sticking point for a lot of
That's my
people,
purse.
since that's obviously not something many use
I
their
don't
consoles
know.
for. But given the fact that it was a basic feature present in the PS4 as well, it is a little baffling. If, however, you're insistent for some reason on browsing the internet on your PS5, you can do that by typing in and sending a URL, any URL
Yeah,
in a private
yeah.
message. After which you can click on that link to
Just
be taken
got
directly
off
to that
my
page. So yes, the PS5 does have a web browser hidden beneath the surface. Well, clearly, Sony doesn't want you to use it given how inconvenient it is. You can, however, pin the browser to the side of the screen and simultaneously play games.
He
So
would
there's
spam.
that. Game lists. Another feature that the
Yeah,
PS4
yeah.
had with the
That's
PS5
good.
game, at least at launch, was being able to make your own folders. Thankfully, however, unlike the web browser situation, this is something that Sony has remedied. The PS5 does now allow users to make their own custom folders, or game lists as it calls them. Head to the Game Collection tab in your
Ain't this
library.
growing
Here,
yet?
you can make game lists,
still
each of
shaking
which
in
you
that
can add
chair?
100 games to. It makes sorting your collection much easier, something that's quite useful if your library is particularly large, which it very well may be if you've been in the PlayStation ecosystem for a while now. Hopefully, Sony will add more new features to game lists going forward.
That's so long, gonna be mad at
Pretty
you.
basic.
I stand up
And
and
that
good.
brings us to the end of the video. A quick request before we conclude.
You
We
stand up
upload new
doing.
videos every
Yeah,
single
look
day.
stupid.
And if you like what we are doing, please consider subscribing. It really, really helps us out. Also, don't forget to enable all notifications.
So you really, I really want you didn't supposed to do it. I said I want to give you that stuff back until you went back to Davidson.
Ooh.
I wonder why they got time back there. So they don't have time on. They really don't. And you drop that and break it by doing all that stupidness, it ain't gonna be fixed. It's gonna be just like that phone that you dropped.
Another thing that happened to me on that plane when we got off, the back of my leg, the hip part of my back, had lost feeling. And I said, I have to tell the doctor if I don't feel like that happen. So making me scared.
Oh, yeah.
And it was turn it down.
Tomorrow you gotta turn it down because you by your grandma.
That feeling that's lost in my feet. It was feeling like that. That's a dog. And then when that feeling was gone, it looked like a bear, but that's a dog. Too soft back there. Someone was home. Yeah, well, I don't know what happened, but it scared me. It scared me.
yeah. Must have time.
I'm going to show you how to fix stick drift on your PS5 controller temporarily. Now when it comes to fully fixing it, you're going to have to actually take it apart, but I'm assuming you don't want to do that, so I'm going to show you a quick fix. Now the first trick I'm going to be showing you involves moving the analog sticks, and let me just show you what to do. So, grab your controller, and the first thing we're going to do is move the analog sticks counterclockwise at the very least 3 times, ensuring that the analog sticks are going all the way to the...
When we were coughing, it was something. Tomorrow we go to
In the sensitive moment, the eyes are sensitive tests. First response, early result, has you 6 days before the next body. First response, sensitive, me.
Video, I'm going to show you exactly what to do to get the best performance on PS5 with lower input lag and overall better responsiveness while gaming on your PlayStation 5 console. It turns out that more and more users are currently looking for ways to get the most performance from the PS5 and improve the overall user experience.
He
So
will
today I'm going
run
to show
back.
you a
That's
few things
crazy.
that you can do to help, and hopefully you find at least a few of these tips useful. As always, make sure to leave a like rating, and we'll go ahead and get started.
No one
The
like
first
me.
thing that I think has made the biggest difference in user experience is having an up-to-date TV or monitor that supports HDMI 2.1 with features like VRR or 120 Hz. And using an ultra-high-speed HDMI 2.1 cable is also recommended, especially if you're not going to be using the included cable that comes with the console. For example, I recently moved my gaming setup, and unfortunately, the HDMI 2.1 cable that
My
comes
stuff about to go
included
dead.
with the PS5 will no longer reach my Sony X85J television. So I decided to opt for this official PlayStation Ultra HDMI cable that reaches up to 10 feet in length, which is much longer than the standard cable included with the console. For settings, go to your PS5's game default presets and change this to performance mode. Then go to your video output settings and make sure that ALLM is set to